Alright, problem 3 of stoichiometry problems. Maya was out. We're given 2 moles of potassium reacting with 1 mole of chlorine gas, resulting in 2 moles of potassium chloride. This is a synthesis reaction because we have 2 things combining to make 1. Alright, so there's two sets of problems. First, we have to identify how many grams of potassium chloride will be made from 2.5 grams of potassium. Once we have this, we can then see what would happen if we are given 1 gram of potassium chloride. We're still looking for of chlorine gas. We're still looking for potassium chloride. So, just like at the last video, if I am given grams, I need to convert to moles first before I can use my ratio, and once I have my ratio, then I can convert back to grams to find how many grams of product are produced. So I'm going to do 2.50 grams of potassium. I need to convert that into moles. So 1 mole of potassium weighs, I don't know, so I'm going to look at my periodic table. It weighs about 39. Alright, once I have that, and that's grams of potassium, now I have moles of potassium, then I can look at my periodic table, at my balanced chemical equation to see that I have 2 moles of potassium. So I need to get rid of potassium, so I'm going to put 2 moles of potassium being formed for every 2 moles of potassium chloride. Now in math class you usually will reduce. I don't like to reduce here because sometimes you get confused and you say, what happened? Where did those 2's go? So I just like to leave it like that. It doesn't make a difference when you calculate. So now that I have moles of potassium chloride, I have to find out grams of potassium chloride. So 1 mole of potassium chloride will have a mass of whatever 39 plus 35.5 is. So 39 plus 35.5, and that is 74.5. So 74.5 grams of potassium chloride. Alright, so then I'm just going to run this through. 2.5 divided by 39 times 2 divided by 2, that's just going to be 1, so I'm just going to leave that, times 74.5. And that gives me 4.78 grams of potassium chloride. And it makes sense, potassium chloride is much heavier than potassium, so the same amount should be about twice as much, and that's a little bit less than twice as much as that. Alright, so let's do the second bit of the problem. So it says how many grams of potassium chloride will be formed from 1 gram of chlorine. So 1.00 grams of chlorine gas. Remember, I have to convert to moles, so I'm going to put 1 mole on top. So 1 mole of chlorine gas has a mass of whatever 35.5 times 2 is. So 35.5 times 2 equals 71. So now I have moles of chlorine gas. Now I can use my balanced chemical equation to get my ratio. So I need to get rid of chlorine gas, so I'm going to look at the coefficient. There's nothing there. That implies there is a 1. So 1 mole of chlorine gas is needed to make 2 moles of potassium chloride. So 2 moles of potassium chloride. It's asking for grams. I found that out earlier. So 74.5 grams in every 1 mole of potassium chloride. So then I'm going to do 1 divided by 71. See, 1 times 1 is 1 divided by 71 times 2 divided by 1 times 74.5. That equals 2.1 grams of potassium chloride. And that's all there is to it.